Hello everyone, I have a new bag to share. I actually went to open this box earlier and I told myself, you know what, no, let me make this a first impression with you guys. But I did go ahead and get a new Tory Burch bag. It's so cute. It comes with a little card that says, "Thank you for being part of our community. Together through the Tory Burch Foundation, we are supporting women entrepreneurs." But back to the bag. This is the Tory Burch Eleanor Bag. I'm not gonna lie, this bag has never excited me on the website, but I saw this one and I think it was like 50% off. My heart soared and it was an impulse purchase. So you know that I like to keep things on a wish list, not make impulse purchases, but that just wasn't gonna happen this time around. I'm really hoping that it's as beautiful in person as it was online because I have not gotten this excited about a bag in a very, very long time. But let's see. Guys, okay, hold on. Let me finish unwrapping this so that I can show you up close. But do you see the cheetah print on this? I know that animal print is in, it's a trend, but I've always loved animal print. I have leopard print heels, a leopard print bag, deer print sneakers. I think I'm out of focus. Okay, that should be good now. But I really love animal print and I have been looking for a leopard or cheetah print bag. However, I think it's a print that's very easy to look tacky if not done right. So let me finish unwrapping this and then I'll show you up close. It comes with a green dust bag now, which that's different, or maybe I just haven't bought a bag from Tory Burch in quite a while. Here is the bag up close. It does come with a crossbody strap. I specifically wore this dress because I thought this is the perfect night out bag. Not only is it cute for going out at night, it's also a very cute casual bag. And I like that it has the silver hardware. I think that that helps out a lot in terms of making the bag more classy, not tacky, with such a bold animal print on it. And I know that I mentioned that I like to keep things on my wish list for a very long time, but I had 3 bags on my wish list all in the same price range. So when this one was on sale, I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and remove one of my other bags from my wish list, which, speaking of my wish list, it's been quite a while since I've shared with you guys. One of the things that I'm the most interested in is a lot of resort wear pieces, some jewelry, and looking forward into fall. So the first thing, which I realize I don't have my ring on right now, but that's perfect because I have a new band that updates my wedding, engagement stack, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to show you guys that separately in a different video. And I have one more band left that I want to get. So it's going to be a triple stack, but not overly chunky, but I do like a thicker weight. The stone is kind of off-centered, and I think that paired with my oval diamond will be very beautiful. So that's the next piece of jewelry that's likely to come into my collection. If you haven't already, check out my jewelry collection. I love making bold statements, and I'm really big on you can find affordable, fine jewelry. You don't need to settle for beautiful pieces. And if you like gemstones and not just diamonds, you will love that video. Anyways, the next thing when it comes to handbags that I really like is, I believe it's pronounced Maud or Maud. It's the Stod Maud bag. And this screams resort wear to me. I love the canvas look. And I think because it's paired with a chocolate leather, which I already know this photo is not going to show it well. I need to go see it in person because I saw a video of this bag and I was like, thank goodness it's actually chocolate, because I always read the descriptions of any item that I want to purchase, and this looked like a black leather with a white bag and I didn't love it as much. But knowing that it's chocolate leather with a cream canvas is so beautiful. Also, I'm not gonna lie guys, it reminds me of a Birkin. I feel like this is a more affordable version of a Birkin. And I've seen a lot of Birkin dupes, and they do make like the traditional square version, but I've always loved the look of the shoulder Birkin, the east-west bag. And this does that for me. And it's not in a way that's copycat, because oftentimes I love a lot of Hermes pieces, but I don't want to look like I bought the exact same bag. Like, I don't want it to look like a replica. If you notice, I love the Tory Burch double bag. To me, that does not look a lot like a Kelly, but people think that bag is very reminiscent of an Hermes Kelly. And so I love that bag, but I think it just has to do with that clasp in the front, which is why people compare it so much. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I hope that with I think Nordstrom is having a sale soon, which, if you guys don't know, I am always getting a deal on a bag. I think this bag retailed in like the $700 range, and I got it in the $300 range. But that's how you build out your collections. For the everyday person, you're not going to be spending hundreds upon thousands on items all at once. So do not feel any shame in the game when it comes to sale season. Put things on your wish list, wait until the price goes down, and that is how you grow your collection, which I do need to do an updated bag collection soon. The other bag that I wanted is from Ralph Lauren. It's unreleased. I saw in their fashion runway that they have this blue corduroy bag coming out. I think it's a part of their Polo ID collection. This shade of blue. There was a long time ago, I don't know, maybe four years ago now, Tory Burch came out with the Lee Radziwill double bag in this beautiful azul shade color. Beautiful azul suede color. And I never got my hands on it. And when I called them to ask, like, hey, is this bag going to be released? Or I think I DM'd them on Instagram. They had told me, oh, this bag has already been released, but it was only released at our flagship store in New York. And I was like, okay. It was limited, never got my hands on it. I hunted the secondhand market and it just never popped up. So it wasn't in the cards for me, but it was a similar shade to this blue corduroy, and I'm hoping that when it comes out, it's a reasonable price. Pause. Now that I actually pulled the photo from my archives, I realized they're not that similar in color. I actually think the petite Lee Radziwill bag that I showed earlier in the bright blue is a closer shade. It's the perfect coastal blue. But yeah, I guess I just still haven't found that shade of blue. And it is what it is. All three of these bags that I'm showing you right now are gorgeous. Or that eventually it goes on sale so that I can get my hands on it. And the only other pieces that I have been eyeing are summer dresses. It is summer and I love resort wear. You guys know that I recently got this Farm Rio dress. Beautiful, and it has the Copacabana print on it. I recently went to Laguna Beach and I got so many compliments wearing it. It is gorgeous, but let me grab my phone because there's a couple other dresses similar to that one that I really love. The only thing that's been holding me off from buying these dresses is that there's not a lot of diversity on them. And when I bought my Farm Rio dress, I was very specific that if I'm going to wear a clothing item that has people on it, it needs to also have darker skin tones on it. I am a black woman. I don't want to wear something that only has lighter skin shades on it. Any clothing I buy that has people on it, that's how it is. But if that's not as big of a factor for you, then Cult Gaia has a dress called the Cardelia dress. It's beautiful. I love the way that they are printing beaches on dresses nowadays. It looks painted on. It's gorgeous. As well as Alice and Olivia have the Wynell fitted mini dress. I like this, but I think the yellow might be a bit much for where my style is going, but I still wanted to mention this because I think they make this dress in other prints that are still summery. So I need to check that out. As well as Styled, once again, I love this brand. I think they're giving Tory Burch a run for their money. If you know, Tory Burch has been one of my favorite brands when it comes to mid-tier, mid-range fashion designers. But they have the Brio dress. And then Show Me Your Muumuu, which I've never heard of this brand, but they have a tailored tube dress. I think it's a little too pink. for what I want, but I love the print, so I want to keep this brand in mind. Sorry, my phone just rang. And then Kavari has a sunset mini dress. Dress 2 has a tropical print mini dress. And then of course, more Farm Rio. I love Farm Rio. So if you have been wondering where to get these gorgeous summer dresses from that feel luxury, cover the body well, you're not showing too much, and you still feel chic, I think you should check out those brands. The only other things I have on my wish list are some flat shoes. I love heels, but having a baby, running around, it's just not it anymore, and I don't like sneakers, I'm not gonna lie, but I need some. So Adidas has these satin Tokyo Mary Jane sneakers, and I think because it's satin and it doesn't have laces, it doesn't feel like a sneaker, but I can still be comfortable. The only thing is the color that I'm looking at for these is a very pastel green, and I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate that into my wardrobe, so I'm still thinking about it. And then the other one are the, and I don't know how to pronounce this brand, I need to search. Maybe I'll just put like a person saying it, but I think it's the Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 66. I think these are so cute. Now, will I wear them? Who knows? But I think because they're suede, I'm finding that maybe I just don't like sneakers in that normal nylon canvas material. It needs to be more elevated. So full leather, suede, satin is what I am going for, but I'm going to try to find these shoes in store before I buy them because I already know how I am when it comes to sneakers. But anyways, I know my family's probably waiting downstairs for me. So I hope that you love this bag as much as I do. And I'll go ahead and see you guys next time. More fashion content is coming. Of course, if you liked this, subscribe. Your girl wants to grow. I am a really small channel and I would love to have you guys here. I have so many more styling and fashion videos coming your way. So, bye.